Now, I have to apologize. This news is a little late, like a week late, because if you didn't know, Alan, the creator of Villainous, does sort of stream on Twitch. He does it not all the time. He only does it a fact when he has some free time. Even that is completely random when he does it. But when he does, sometimes he kind of leaks information from Villainous projects, like the three spin-offs, or this case, he did talk about a little about the Mystique book and little things like that. And today I'm gonna basically breaking down the things he dropped last week of his own stream on Twitch. But before I continue, my name is Rachel. I like to talk about animation, not just animation, through reviews, first impressions, cartoon theories, and sometimes, if I have some spare time, cartoon breaking news. Of course, you like how it's going, you like to help my channel, put a like, comment, and subscribe. That's the only thing you need to do. If not, that's fine. If you do, thank you. Because of you, I'm getting close to my main goal of 2,000 subscribers. And yes, I'm getting close every single day because of people like you. People put like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Now let's start up the update of Villainous. Now, the first thing Alan sort of dropped on his stream is basically he was sort of done with the audiobook and set the date of the book of the Honest Book of a Black Cat Volume 2, the audio tapes. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Alan or Villainous has several books. Each book is sort of connected in the Villainous universe, but the approach of each single book or each single character in the focus on is their point of view, their development, their understanding, and the reason why you stick here in the Villainous fandom. And this book or this audio focus on the second book of the Honest Book of Black Cat Volume 2. And that book, or both books, part 1 and part 2, is basically follow a character called Callan. And this character is sort of the last member of the book of the last member of the group of the people with no hats who penetrated Black Cat Island and trying to incept themselves inside the sort of the organization in Black Hat till Black Cat find out and basically punish Callan and his team. Now, the only member we know was sort of alive besides the two characters who survived at the very beginning is basically Callan. And this book is sort of kind of picky on adventures. Basically, the whole book is Callan attempting to escape of the scenarios he actually put himself. And the second book is basically he's getting closer to the escape, but now have to deal with clowns, viruses, and this small family he got stuck to, and figuring out how to allow everybody to escape, not losing his own mind. He also wondering what piece is actually going on, and what piece the organization is doing to help him to get out. It's really kind of thriller, sort of 007 kind of vibe, but it works very well. And believe it or not, you can now pre-order the book of the Honest Book of Black Cat Volume 2 in Google Play. Cost, at least the book, even have them right here, will be a total of, I think it was $29.99 or something like that. What was the price? It was $26.95. There we go. For basically pre-order onwards. Probably come out next couple of weeks, but it's one of the things is sort of just the audiobook. Of course, be warned, the audiobook is just completely in Spanish, not in English. If you speak Spanish, it works for you, but you need to buy the book separate to actually get into the Honest Book of Black Cat Volume 2. But other than that, he also kind of leaked a little bit about the audio and his streams, and so it's pretty good. That's something that is just sort of oppressive, especially, and Alan did actually voice Black Cat in the book a little bit. But other than that, let's talk about the next book, the next information of Villainous. Now, this is the kicker, that Alan did allow him to sort of talk about what happens of the book of Mystique and sort of the issue he has making this book, because according to him, he was actually having some difficulty to actually finish the book. That I thought, or everybody thought, the book was finished because how it was sort of announced. In a way, yes and no. The reason why Mystique's book was sort of kind of being more delayed is because of timeline. What I mean is, the book is sort of connected to the original series, but he doing spin-offs. Now he has sort of a dilemma. If he being vague here, he explained everything very vague, that he basically says if he let the book out, some of the things would sort of not make sense in the timeline. But he doesn't say what things he put out of the Mystique book. He was sort of kind of stuck in a hard place in a rock that he had to remove some stuff from the book to make sense in the timeline, or leave it there, or delay another, like, probably another year, or we don't know how long, to actually realign the whole timeline. And that's the issue. And that's one of the biggest problems of Miss Seed's book, that Alan doesn't know what to do, whatever that specific thing he tried to take out or leave it there. He doesn't know sure what to do, and this is sort of the delay of Missy's book, because Missy's book will sell a lot because it is one of the most popular characters of Villainous. She is more recognizable than Black Cat, Dr. Fluck, Golden Heart, or Demencia. That's how popular she really is. But that is sort of the dilemma. For right now, he does not give a straight answer. He just says he sort of has some difficulty to figure out what to do next, and that's it. But he did say, yeah, he will the book will come out, but you have to give a little bit more time. And that's sort of the issue, because it's connected to the main timeline. And that's sort of one of the biggest problems of any kind of superhero timeline kind of shenanigans nowadays. Because let's face it, you want to make everything make sense, but doing so many things at once, or making sure one doesn't cross the other one, stop making sense, it will be super hard to do. And that's basically one of the biggest issues, and hopefully he can fix that in the near future. Of course, as a fan, what you prefer, to wait till Alan to hold this book to fit the timeline, or remove stuff to make you have the book right now. Just remember, the book of Miss Seed is sort of her basically backstory-ish, how she became super famous, but with lies and truth. That could sort of mess with the sort of how it was written. But once more, it's sort of a risk. Tell me down below, which you prefer, to wait, don't care, just give me some spoilers, I don't care, just give me the book of Miss Seed. Tell me down below, let me know. Now, the final sort of news and update is the fact Leonardo, the character who come out of High Risk, will finally have a voice, because they are now adapting the next book of Villainous, called The Manual of Black Hat, How to Be Evil. And that book is basically a lot of different characters will appear and sort of answer you certain questions, give you sort of formulas, or how to run your own career of being villains. And right now, Ali is looking for the female voice actor for Leonardo, in Spanish, of course. But be alert, not just her, other kind of characters that don't have the chance to actually has a voice, like Parasite. That's another character they have to find a voice, because she is coming out in that book. But everything with audio, no show, unfortunately. But the book is pretty funny and pretty interesting to hear. Sort of a kind of the new voices were basically dubbed all the other new characters, old characters. They never have the chance to actually hear them actually have a voice. So this is actually very exciting. The fact you hope they have a good voice actors, or just hope they actually translate it to English, because let's face it, everything is sort of in Spanish and nothing really translated, at least for right now. In fact, that's basically all the news we have, but some of it is just super interesting, and the reason why I kind of reveal it, because let's face it, everybody's curious what happened to Missy's book. Did it come out or not? The audiobook, the characters, a lot of shebang. But we have to be patient in our words, because everything will come out. It just needs time and patience. And let's face it, this fandom lasts about 3 to 4 years, still waiting for the finish of the first season, till whatever happened to David Zaslav and Warner Brothers when they wanted to drop the last 5 episodes. But other than that, we still here, we still talking about it. The fandom's not dead. We are especially chugging along. But hopefully we get everything what we want of this fandom, and hopefully everything will be smoothly this year, because I believe this year is the year of villainous. Because let's face it, three different spin-offs in the Misheat book Hopefully, all come out this year. Let's face it, the second or third spin-off probably will come out next year. It takes a long while to finish a show, but we get everything right now. Let's face it, this is basically the year of the villainous. Just have a little bit more time and patience. Now, which of your favorite news? Which one are you excited? Which one you don't care? Tell me down below. Let me know. I got nothing else to say. Just thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye.